Welcome. My name is Marissa, and this is our Power Sculpt. We're going to start with our feet right under the hips. We'll bend our knees and take the hands right outside of the feet. You're on these high finger pads, then come back up to stand with your palms facing your thighs. So we're coming down, the palms are facing the back of your mat. You're coming up, your palms are facing your thighs. 3 down and up. 4 up. 5, 6 up. 7 up. 8, do it again. 8 up. 7 up. 6 up. 5 up. 4 up. 3 up. 2 up. 1, come to stand. Take your hands to hold onto your hip bones with your fingers forward and your thumbs backwards. Lift your right knee up. You're flexing your foot. It's like you're standing on a high step. The toes are tugging up towards your nose. Your sole of the foot is parallel to the ground. Take this foot back down. The feet land hip width apart. That right knee comes up and down. We have 2 sets of 8. 3, 4, driving the knee up. 5, it's a lifting and a lowering, not dropping. 7, 8, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift your left knee up, hold it here, flex the foot. Notice how the knee is as high as the hip, so there's this 90-degree right angle with the leg. And then we'll take it down 2 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's alternate right and left. Right, left. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. 8, again. 8, 8. 7, 7. 6, 6. 5, 5. 4, 4. 3, 3. 2, 2. 1, let's combine it. Squat down, hands come outside the feet. Come up with the right knee up. Keep going with the right knee. 2, knee. 3, knee. Don't drop your head. Keep your heart lifted. 4, knee. So no hunching over. 5, 6, knee. 7, knee. 8, do it again. 8, knee. 7, knee. 6, knee. 5, knee. 4, knee. 3, knee. 2, knee. 1, left side. 8, knee. 7, knee. 6, knee. 5, knee. 4, knee. 3, knee. 2, knee. 1, again. 8, knee. 7, knee. 6, knee. 5, knee. 4, knee. 3, knee. 2, knee. 1, alternate right and left. Squat, knee. 2, knee. 2, knee. 3, knee. 3, knee. 4, knee. 4, knee. 5, knee. 5, knee. 6, knee. 6, knee. 7, knee. 7, knee. 8, knee. 8, knee. Come to stand. Lift your right knee up. Open it out. The ball of the foot comes down. You're pointing the foot. Retrace the step to come back. Same right leg. 2, return. 3, return, 4, return, 5, return, 6, return, 7, return, 8, return. Left side, knee comes up, opens out to the side, the ball foot comes down, you're pointing the foot, then you retrace the step to come back. 2, return. It's a side hurdle step. 3, return, 4, return, 5, return, 6, return, 7, return, 8, return. Send the right heel out in front of you. The ball of the foot is lifted. The toes are off the ground. Take your hands down to touch the toes and then sweep them out and around up. 2, 3. The right leg is straight. The left knee is bent. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the hips, step the foot in, send the left leg forward, the heel is down, the toes are up, the hands come down to the toes, then sweep out and around and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the hips, send the right heel forward, toes up. Take the hands down towards the toes and hold here, breathe here. Instead of rounding your spine and hunching over, stay reaching forward with your torso, but lift your heart up and send your shoulders down. Get length in the back of your neck. Come back in. Let's switch it to the other foot. We'll come over, lift your heart, send your shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe here. Come back in, right leg comes forward, we'll come over. This time, take your left hand to the outside of the right ankle. The right arm goes out and up. And then take it down. We'll switch the legs. Left foot comes forward. Right hand to the outside of the left ankle. The left arm comes up. We'll take it down, come back in, separate your feet wider than your shoulders. Bend your right knee, then straighten it, just the right knee. 2, 3, the toes are facing forward, the feet are parallel. 4, 5, don't have the toes facing out. 7, 8, do it the left side. 8, the knees are facing forward, the toes are facing forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate. Right knee bends, left knee bends. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Bend the right knee, the hands come down inside the right foot. Then walk yourself through center, go over to the left, bend the left knee, the right leg is straight. We'll go side to side, right and left. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Keep going, don't round and hunch your spine. Keep coming forward with a strong spine. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Go over to the right, pivot around to the right, lift the back heel, take the back knee into the chest, and then back. 2 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face forward, come back to center. The legs are straight, the hands come to the middle. Walk your hands forward, your heels stay down. Your hands come under the shoulders so that your torso is parallel to the ground. Walk your fingers together. The fingers are wide apart, but the index finger and thumb are touching. Reach your right arm to the sky and then take it down. 2 sets like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, 2 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee, your hands come inside the right foot. Bend the left knee, the hands come inside the left foot. Pivot around towards the left. Take your right knee into the chest. 2 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, straighten both legs. Take your hands to hold your ankles. Right hand holds right ankle, left hand holds left ankle. Take your hands to your hips, come up halfway to a tabletop, point your elbows to the sky. There's a trench deepening between your shoulder blades. Hug your belly in. Push into your feet, rise all the way up. Take your arms out to a T shape. Twist to your right, but keep your right hip bone facing forward as you look back to your right hand. Return to center. Do it again. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. 6, center. 7, center. 8, twist to the left. Look back at your left hand, but your left hip bone is facing forward. And then return to center. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. 6, center. 7, center. 8, center. Let's twist right and left. Right and left. Take out the center. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Let's twist left and right. Left and right. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Come back to center. Make circles with your arms going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make circles with the arms going backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make stop signs with the hands and then flatten the palms without dropping the fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the palms to touch at heart center and then push the arms away, making stop signs. 2, push. 3, push. 4, out. 5, out. 6, out. 7, out. 8, out. Lower the hands down by your side. Take your hands to hold your hip bones. Heel toe the feet to come in right under the hips. Send your right leg long back behind and then return. That right leg stays straight. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, do it with the left leg. 8, return. 7, return. 6, return. 5, return. 4, return. 3, return. 2, return. 1, do it the right leg. The knee bends as you go back. That right knee bends. Good, do it again. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. Left knee bends as you take it back. 8, return. 7, return. 6, return. 5, return. 4, return. 3, return. 2, do that same thing, but add the arm overhead as you go. Right, keep going right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, left side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep bending that knee. 2, alternate right and left. Right, left. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Come to stand, reach your arms straight up to the sky, the palms face forward with the fingers wide apart. Keep your legs straight, take your hands down to touch your toes. Up and down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down, stay down, drop your head. Pour your weight forward towards the balls of your feet, less weight to your heels. Pour your weight to the outsides of your feet, less weight to the inner arches. Pull up through the inner arches. You're pulling up through the inseam of the legs. You're pulling up all the way to the pelvic floor. As you hug your belly in, your belly is moving away from your thighs. As you drop your head down, your chest is moving closer to your thighs. Reach your arms straight up to the sky. Take your hands to your hip bones. Lift your right leg straight out in front of you. And then add your left hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to the hips, just the left leg, then add the right arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alternate right and left. Right, left. 2 sets. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, again, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Lift your right knee out in front of you. Take the left elbow bent out in front of you. We'll straighten these and bring the torso parallel to the ground. We'll come back up with the knee and the elbow bent. Just one set. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, return. Come back to stand. Lift the left knee out in front of you. Bend the right elbow out in front of you. We'll go back with the torso parallel to the ground and then come back up, returning with the knee and the elbow bent. 2, return. Whoa. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, return. Come to stand. Take your hands down outside of your feet. Step the right knee to the ground behind you, left knee to the ground behind you. Plant your hands flat under the shoulders. Keep your elbows straight. Knees are under the hips. Toes are tucked. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look in. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. It's just a flat back. There's a trench in your upper back. Your belly's hugging in, so the low back is puffed out. Slide your right leg long back behind you. Lift that right leg up and down. Just 3 more times. Up and down. 2 more times. Up and down. 1 more time. Up and down. Return this knee to the ground under you. Slide your left leg long back behind. 4 times. Lift the leg up and down. 3 more. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more. Up and down. Bring that knee in. You stay where you are. I just want to give you the side view. Send your right leg long back behind, followed by the left leg. Make sure that your hips are elevated. So you don't want your hips sagging. You want your hips elevated as high as your shoulders. Breathe here. Then lift yourself upwards and backwards. You're in a downward facing dog. You're in an Adho Mukha Svanasana. You look like an upside down V. On an inhale, come forward to plank. Remember, don't sag your hips. Go upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. Do that 3 more times. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. 2 more. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. 1 more. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. Breathe here. Bend your knees and send your sitting bones higher to the sky. As you hug your belly and puff out the low back, you're tilting your sitting bones towards the sky. Then move your chest closer to your thighs. Keep your chest closer to your thighs. Straighten your legs. Tug your heels backwards and down. Inhale, come forward to plank. Tap your knees down, then come back to plank. 2, plank, 3, plank, 4, plank, 5, plank, 6, plank, 7, plank, 8, plank. Go to downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe here. Come forward to plank, step your right foot outside your right hand, go back to plank. Do it again, right foot and plank. 3, plank, 4. Do it with your left foot outside the left hand and plank. 3, plank, 2, plank, 1. Alternate right foot outside right hand and plank, left foot out left hand and plank. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank, take your knees down, move your knees forward right under the hips, the toes are tucked. Prop your hands up onto high finger pads. Take your hands to your hip bones. You're standing on the knees with the toes tucked. Step your right foot forward, step your right foot out to the right side, straighten the right leg, and turn the toes forward so the pinky edge of the foot is parallel to the side wall. Take your arms out to a T, take the left hand down to the ground and the right arm up, and then return. You're using the sides of the waist, the obliques, to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, just one set, 6, 7, 8. Now, while you do that, lift the right leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return your hands to the hips, return the right knee to the ground under you, toes are tucked. Step the left foot forward, left foot out to the left side, straighten the leg, turn the toes forward, glue the pinky side of the foot down parallel to the side wall. Arms come out to a T, right hand goes down, the leg stays where it is, return. One set, 2, return. 3, using the sides of your waist. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, now we'll add the lifting of the left leg. 1, return. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, return, hands to the hips, return this knee to the ground under you. Take your hands down under your shoulders, slide your right leg back, left leg back. You're in a plank position. Step the right foot wider than the mat, then return. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, left foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down, walk your hands backwards, reach your arms to the sky, keep your toes tucked, sit on your heels, hands come down and up. Don't lean forward, sit backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hands come down under the shoulders. Bring the shoulders forward, lift your knees, you're in a plank position. Lift your right leg, keep it off the ground, slide it to the right, it's off the ground, go back to center, take it down. It's up, slide, center, down, up, slide, center, one more, up, slide, center, do it the left side, up, slide, center, 3 more, up, slide, center, 2 more, up, slide, center, 1 more, up, slide, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward in between your hands. Your feet land at the front edge of the mat, 2 fist width and parallel. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over, bend your knees and put your hands on your thighs. Hug your elbows in close to your waist. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look in. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Rest your right forearm across both thighs, left arm to the sky. Scoop the left arm in front of both knees, and then lift it up. 2 sets. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, lift. 5, pull your butt backwards and down. 7, lift. 8, again. 8, lift. 7, lift. 6, lift. 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. 1, lift. Rest the left forearm across both thighs, right arm to the sky. Scoop the right arm in front and up. 2, up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, do it again. 8, up. 7, up. 6, up. 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, up. Hands to the thighs. Push our thighs. Come to stand up. Lift your shoulders up, back, and down. 3 more. Up, back, and down. 2 more. Up, back, and down. 1 more. Add your arms going forward, up, backwards, and down. Bend the elbows to go backwards. 2, 2 more. 1 more. Clasp your hands behind you. You stay here. I want to give you the side view. Make sure you're not dropping your chin. Your chin stays level with the floor as you look out at the horizon. Lift your knuckles away from you without dropping your chin. Then do take the crown of your head down towards the ground, your knuckles up to the sky, and then come back up to stand. Reach the knuckles away from you. Come down and up, away from you, down and up. 1 more time, away from you, down and up. Stay here, lift the knuckles away from you. Release your hands, sweep the arms out and up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down with straight legs. Inhale, lift yourself to a flat back tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your right knee to the ground, take your left knee to the ground, plant your hands flat. Point your feet and take your feet over to your left. Walk your hands backwards, sit behind your knees. Take your feet out in front of you. Your knees are bent, the soles of the feet are down, hip width apart. Have your hands on your shins, pull back on your shins that you can sit up nice and tall. Extend your right leg long out in front of you. Clasp your hands over your left shin. Lean back and lift your left foot off the mat. Then lift your right leg up just an inch and down. 2 sets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left sole of the foot comes down, right knee bends, left leg extends long out in front, flex the foot, clasp the hands over the right shin, lean back, lift the right foot off the mat, flexing the foot, lift the left leg up. 2 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right foot, bend the left knee. Let's come to lay down. I want to give you the side view. You'll stay where you are and come to lay down. Your knees are bent, your soles of the feet are down, your hands come down by your side, your palms are face down. Snuggle your shoulders onto your back, walking your right shoulder and left shoulder closer to each other. Your fingers graze your heels. Lift your hips up and down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, stay lifted. Again, snuggle the shoulders onto your back, creating a trench between your shoulder blades. There's a stretch across your chest, east and west. You're widening across the collarbones. Breathe here. Stay this lifted. Let the right knee come into the chest and then comes down. 2 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Left side, 2 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep your hips lifted. Alternate. Right knee coming in, left knee coming in. 2 sets. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Again. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Keep your hips lifted. Breathe here. Feel a stretch to the top of the thighs, to the hip flexors. Lower yourself down. Take your right leg straight up to the sky, flex the foot. Lower this right straight leg down and then lift it up. So you're controlling it on the way down and on the way up. 3 down and up. No swinging. Don't go too fast. 4 up. 5 up. 6 up. 7 up. 8. Bend the knee, step the foot down, take the left leg straight to the sky, flex your foot, lower the straight leg down and then up. It's like you're moving through water, pushing down and pulling up. 3 up. 4 up. 5 up. 6 up. 7 up. 8 up. Bend your knee, step the foot down, take your right leg and your left leg straight to the sky, zip your legs together, flex your feet, keep your butt down, keep your belly hugging in, keep the feet flexed and the legs straight, lower your straight legs all the way down, you touch the ground with your heels and then slowly come back up. You're not swinging. So you're pushing down and pulling up. You're going in small increments, like an 8 count to come down and an 8 count to come back up. Just one set of 8. 4 down and up. 5 down and up. 6 down and up. 7 down and up. 8 down and up. Bend your knees, make your shins parallel to the ceiling. Keep the degree of the bend of the knees as you tap your heels down like you're going over a barrel, then come back up, just one set. 2 down and up. 3 down and up, 4 down and up, 5 down and up, 6 down and up, 7 down and up, 8 down and up. Stack your hands behind your head, your elbows go wide apart. Lift your upper body up and down. 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8. Reach your hands right outside of your hips. Your palms are face down, 2 inches off the ground. Look into your belly. Get the shoulders off the ground. Pump your arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3 more sets. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more sets. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stack your hands behind your head. Lower your upper body down. Take your legs straight up to the sky. Lift your upper body up and down. 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Lower your hands down by your side. Separate your feet right up at the ceiling and then bring them back together. The feet just go a few inches apart and together. 3, together, 4, together, 5, together, 6, together, 7, together, 8, together. Keep your legs together, lower them down and up, only halfway down. 2, halfway down and up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, up. Now lower your legs that are together halfway down. Take them a few inches apart, back together and up. So we go down, out, together, up. Just one set of 8. 3 down, out, together, up. 4 down, out, together, up. 5 down, out, together, up. 6 down, out, together, up. 7 down, out, together, up. 8 down, out, together, up. Bend your right knee into your chest and clasp your hands over your right shin. Flex your right foot. Lift your head, your neck, your shoulders up. Look into your belly. Lower your right straight leg within 2 inches off the ground and take it back up. We have 2 sets. 2, up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, do it again. 8, up. 7, up. 6, up. 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1. Left knee comes into the chest, right leg to the sky. Lower your head down. See if you can get that left knee in very close, flexing the foot. Right leg straight up, flexing the foot. Lift your head, your neck, your shoulders. Look into your belly. Get the shoulders off the ground. Lower that right straight leg within 2 inches off the ground and take it back up. 2 sets like this. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, do it again. 8, up. 7, up. 6, up. 5, up. 4, up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, up. Bend the knees into the chest. Lower your head down. Keep your knees into your chest and then pick your head up. Rock yourself to sit up. Your feet come down. Pull back on your shins that you can sit up nice and tall. Walk your feet together with the knees pointed towards the sky. Wrap your right arm across your shins. Take your left hand behind you. Turn and twist to your left. Wrap your left arm across both shins. Right hand behind you. Turn and twist to the right. Come back to center. Do the first side again. Right arm across, left hand behind. Switch it. Left arm across, right hand behind. Come back to center. Pull back on the shins. Lift your heart up. Thank you so very much for joining me. My name is Marissa, and this was our Power Sculpt.